Guten Tag to you all once again, and welcome to episode 11 of Beer Club. This month, we're going through Beer 52's Oktoberfest themed box for a meticulously crafted cross-section of German beer culture. Wunderbar. This delivery has come at just the right time as well, as the United Kingdom is about to go back into lockdown again at the time of recording this episode. So this means that the pubs will be shutting down again. It does make me very grateful that we were able to build our own pub shed over the summer, so at least then we can still enjoy the bar experience at home. So with that in mind, Beer 52 aren't the only ones that have made a beer-related delivery to my domicile this month. So let's take a look at what Beer Hawk have brought me for my Perfect Draft machine. So we've got quite a lot going off the Perfect Draft keg of the month. In fact, it's more going to be like Perfect Draft kegs of the month, because we've had a special offer on with Tiny Rebel, where we have their fantastic Juicy Pale Ale, Cali Pale. We have their Tropical IPA, Club Tropico, which is one of the first kegs we got for the Perfect Draft machine. We've had this a few times, really enjoyed that. And there's the new one, Lager with Key Lime, their Key Lime Lager. So we got all that together because it was on a special offer. Plus, they also threw in a couple of extra bits. We've got a couple of Tiny Rebel pint glasses with the bear not only on the front of the glass, but actually at the bottom of the glass. I don't know if you can see that there on camera, but it's a nucleated glass. These as well, I thought they were going to be little medallions for the Perfect Draft machine, but they're just a little bit bigger than that, but probably use them as beer mats. I'll just stick them to the Perfect Draft machine with some blue tack. And then if that wasn't enough, if it wasn't enough getting that Rattler bar mat a few episodes ago, we've got this beauty as well. So very pleased with that. So we've got a nice selection here. So we've got these. We've got the left block, which is currently in the Perfect Draft machine at the moment, which I'm going to go on and do a review of in a second. Plus we've got a few other bits and pieces in for Christmas. We've got some a couple of more lefts in, including a Noel one, a Christmas one, which we'll likely going to review in a few episodes. And we even thought we'd give Stella Artois a go as well. Now, I'm usually not one for drinking Stella. I see it as like a bit of a supermarket lager, but I have heard that it's a lot better on Perfect Draft than it is on bottles or cans. Plus that was on special offer as well, and we've got a couple extra bits with that as well, which I'll show you in a moment. So we've ordered the Stella ones on Perfect Draft as well. They threw in a couple of glasses. I mean, these are fantastic. It's a beautiful proper sort of Stella Artois chalice glass with a gold rim. I mean, there's some proper weight to those as well. Those aren't going to break easily. And we've got this as well, essentially a skimmer. So I'll show you the detail on that. And that's brilliant. I mean, that's basically for when you pour a drink and you've got an excessive amount of foam, you just scrape it off with that. Which is a lovely thing to have. So we've got quite a few bits and pieces to go in the bar in the Mabbers Tavern this month. So I'll be looking forward to popping all that in there now. So that's basically the roundup for what's been coming into the pub as far as Perfect Drafts are concerned. Right, I'm now going to head over to the pub now, and we're going to pour us a pint of Left Blonde and give that a review. So yes, as I've already mentioned, Left Blonde is the Perfect Draft keg of the month this time round. This is a pale Abbey beer with a gorgeous, sunny golden colour that is very pleasing to look at in the glass. It has a smooth and full-bodied taste and a rich, creamy head that makes this very pleasant and very easy to drink. Lightly bitter with a sweet, malty caramel and honey background with the tiniest hints of lemon. It's one of the reasons why I've ordered more beers from Left. And if they're all going to be as good as this one, then I'm going to have some great beers to drink on the run-up to Christmas, including the aforementioned Yuletide Special Edition. Right, let's get this box of beers cracked open from Beer 52 this month, and let's see what lurks within. So, like with the beers I got from the Netherlands back in episode 8, I apologise in advance if I horribly butchered the pronunciation of some of these names. First up, I was very happy to see the garam masala chickpeas back in the box. That's more like it. I was a little disappointed with the bag of seeds last month. That's not really my thing. This particular flavour from Brave roasted chickpeas is absolutely delicious and actually an exclusive to B52, and very happy to see this back in the box again. So first of all, we have two beers from ABK. The first one is Weissbier. The second beer is Dunkel, which came as part of the mixed case selection. ABK is a multi-award winning brewery that sits at the bottom of the Alps in Bavaria, where they've been crafting superb beers using the finest locally grown hops and grains from the same local farms that they've been using since 1308. So yes, they've had plenty of years experience, about 700 to be precise. This selected Weissbier is brewed specially for the Christmas season. It is a very traditional, full-bodied and full-flavoured amber-coloured beer with a malt-stressed round taste. The beer has a clear and shiny appearance with a white crown and perfect foam. Whilst the Dunkel is a gloriously dark, rich and fruity aromatic beer, coupled with notes of caramel and dark chocolate. Then we have three different beers from Buru Borelli. I like the cartoony cats on the labels. They remind me of that old Tom and Jerry cartoon when Tom had some of his feline friends over for a party. Designed by renowned illustrator Jay Weller, Buru sets out to bring the finest examples of classic German styles into the modern craft beer era. So expect a refined taste to go with that funky artwork. Wish to be aware that you could get like a large poster-sized version of some of these. They look great on the wall of my pub shed, the Mabbers Tavern. First is Weizen, which has a cloudy appearance when poured out into the glass, and straight away you've got that aroma of banana and cloves on the nose. It's floral, fruity, sweet, and very smooth and refreshing. Second is Schwarz, which was part of the mixed case. This is a dark lager that actually originated in Germany that is similar to stout in that it's brewed with roasted malts, not only giving the beer its distinct darker colour, but the hints of chocolate and coffee notes that come through in the taste. And finally, there is Pilsener, a showcase of the finest German hops and malts to create a clean, crisp body for this classic German-style Pilsner. Next up, as part of the 10-pack upgrade, there is Weissensaffel from Rovers, who have been brewing top-notch traditional German beers for around 250 years, and with beers like this, they're bringing 18th century craft to 21st century beers. There's an aroma of cloves, honey, peaches and orange with a hint of pepper. The cloves intensify further in the first drink you take, with those delicious fruit flavours coming through wonderfully. This is a nice sweet beer that features a fantastic fruitiness that is never overwhelming, and those honey notes in the body are a wonderful partner. Due to its comparably lean body for a wheat beer, this is incredibly easy to drink. Another one from the 10-pack upgrade is the Super Duper IPA from Uberquell, an American-style IPA. Upon pouring it into a glass, we're getting an amber appearance with a foamy white head. There's an aroma of exotic fruits such as pineapple and papaya on the nose, along with caramel and pine from the taste, and a finish of orange peel. Schreimster Vienna IP wasn't a beer that was mentioned in the Ferment magazine, so I'm going to guess that this one is a substitute. They've swapped this for another one due to the ongoing situation. This is a slightly hazy golden beer with a creamy white head. There's an aroma of strong grainy malt and cereal that backs up into the taste with some spicy bitter hops. It's not bad, just not as exciting and as interesting as the other beers featured here. Still, it's here. Next up is Beer Garden by Night from Yankee and Kraut. This dark Bavarian-style wheat beer manages to be well-rounded and creamy, yet light and refreshing at the same time. Adding a delicate sweetness and roundness from the roasted malts, and you have yourself a winning combination here. Full body, yet still light on the tongue. Digging a little deeper, we have 3 canned ales from Biro, a German-based craft brewery that also has an award-winning restaurant and beer garden. The first one is Berlin Jam, a fruity Berliner that delivers a mix of elderberry, blueberry, blackberry and red and black currants. This makes for a light and pleasantly sour beer. Lovely stuff, really like these German sour beers. Secondly, we have Blurry Vision, a hazy golden IPA with an explosive aroma of peach and pineapple, soft creamy body and a taste that is packed full of fruity flavour, which finishes with a fine sweet note. Finally, there is Happy Pills, a new age pilsner that brings a light citrus balance to a floral, fruity brew, complemented by a pleasant bitterness that makes for a very drinkable beer. Very, very pleased with all of the beers that's been in this month's box. So, on to this month's Ferment magazine, and as you'd expect, there's a number of articles on Germany, the land of lager, in this issue, as well as the history of Oktoberfest itself. Now, although it's a crying shame that we cannot attend such an event in person at the moment due to, again, the ongoing situation, we can at least enjoy a virtual one at home thanks to these beers. All I need now is a pretzel to go with some of these beers and I'll be sorted. There's also a number of articles on some of the breweries featuring in this month's box, including Uberquell and ABK. Closer to home, there's also an article on how the mighty British pub is emerging from the difficult times of lockdown, which has probably come at a bad time to have this article published at this time because we are about to go into lockdown again. Yeah, we've survived a lockdown before. I'm sure we'll survive another one again. The mighty British pub will continue to prevail, it is my belief. Anyway, next month we have the Beer 52 Awards, from the silkiest stouts to the most outrageous label designs, as well as the coveted People's Choice Award. Which beers from this year will be within those golden envelopes, and presumably, I would think, within the box as well. Well, why don't you join us next time to find out. Until next time, this is Beer Club, signing out. Goodbye, and cheers.